Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm going to explain about the HbA1c test. What is HbA1c, how this test is done, and what are the uses of HbA1c test. Before that, if you have not subscribed our channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon for regular updates and notifications. What is HbA1c? Hb means hemoglobin, A1 means a variant of hemoglobin, C means concentration. That is, by the use of this test, we can assess the HbA1 concentration in the blood. And HbA1c is also known as glycosylated hemoglobin test. That is, we can assess the amount of glucose which is bind to the hemoglobin in the blood. Normally, in the human body, that is in the human blood, there are three types of cells: red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets. The red blood cells or erythrocytes are red in color because of the presence of hemoglobin. And in the human body, there are different variants of hemoglobin like HbA1, HbA2, HbF, and HbS. Generally, 90% of hemoglobin is of HbA1. Generally, the pancreas, which is an organ present in the human body, secretes insulin. But in diabetes, this pancreas does not produce insulin. Because of defective production of insulin, there are increased blood sugar levels. And whenever the blood sugar levels are raised, the glucose in the blood binds with the hemoglobin and forms the glycated hemoglobin. So by using the HbA1c test, we can assess the glycated hemoglobin, that is the glucose binding with the hemoglobin concentration in the human body. Coming to the procedure, we can check this HbA1c levels at any point of time. There is no preparation is needed to check the HbA1c levels. And to measure the HbA1c, some amount of blood is collected from the human body, and the collected blood sample is sent to the laboratory, and by the method called immunoassay method, we can assess the HbA1c levels. Coming to the cost of HbA1c test, it costs approximately 300 rupees for test. Coming to the uses of HbA1c, by assessing the HbA1c levels, we can determine whether the person is diabetic or not. For normal persons, the HbA1c levels are less than 5.7%. But for persons who are pre-diabetic, the HbA1c levels are 5.7 to 6.4%. And people who are diabetic, the HbA1c levels are more than 6.5%. And with the help of HbA1c levels, we can assess whether the person is controlling their sugar levels effectively or not. That is, if the HbA1c levels are less than 7%, the person has adequate control. If the HbA1c levels are 8%, it shows like it inadequate control. The person is not controlling their sugar levels effectively. If the HbA1c levels are 9%, it shows poor control, that the person is neglecting the sugar or diabetic and is not controlling the sugar levels. And with the help of HbA1c, we can assess the complications or the risk associated with the diabetes. That is, diabetic complications like retinopathy, neuropathy, nephropathy, etc. If the person is reduced, or if the person has reduced their HbA1c levels by 1%, we can say that he has reduced the complications or diabetic risk complications by 25%. The same person, if the HbA1c levels are raised by 1% compared to previous one, we can say that he has higher risk or higher chances of diabetic complications in the near future. So by the HbA1c levels, we can assess the diabetic complications also. And the last one is we can assess whether the diabetic medications are working effectively or not. That is, if we give one diabetic medication, if the HbA1c levels are reduced, we can say that this medication is working effectively. So we can assess the effectiveness of diabetic medications by assessing the HbA1c levels. This is all about the HbA1c test, it uses and the procedure. Hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.